man. Welcome to the 290 Moe podcast. I appreciate your time. If you could, introduce yourself to my viewers and listeners.
What's the word? It's your boy MTB Cappa, Big B's, man. Go check out my latest single out on Apple Music called Supernova, and my latest visual out with Milky Made It called That's That on YouTube. Y'all can follow me on the gram at TheReal_CAPPA. That's THEREAL_CAPPA. My bad.
Thorough. No, that's all well, so appreciate that. I want to start with the name, man. What's the meaning behind the name?
Man, I was a shorty, and it was like, when I was growing up in Uptown, I had a lot of homies dying and shit. And niggas was choosing sides. Niggas like, I'm folks, so I'm with the fans, shit like that. And I'm like, yeah, y'all ass tweaking. We all homies still at the end of the day. Like, I'm locked in. And it was like, niggas was trying to have me be this, have me be that. I'm my own shit. I'm MTB. I'm menace to these bops. I'm menace to this bread. I'm most about the bread type shit.
Okay.
And I made that shit up in like.
So it got a few different meanings?
Yeah,
okay.
Really, it's like a little acronym. You feel me? Like how Lil Wayne be on some Weezy F, baby, and the F is for front.
Some double entendre type shit.
Double entendre. Because I grew up listening to Wayne, Gucci, Jay-Z, shit like that. So I feel like it stuck on some like most part of bread, meant to the bread, meant to these bops type shit. That's really what the meaning for real meant type shit. But that's where it originated from, like.
Okay.
Like 5th grade, 5th, 6th grade type shit.
Okay, that's what's up, man. You put your that early, you know what I'm saying? You know you want to have your own brand because it's easy, you know what I'm saying? To be I'm this, I'm that. You know what I'm saying?
Bro over here the whole time. You following up after some nigga that got into it over a female.
You inheriting some beef you don't know nothing about.
You feel what I'm saying?
For sure. That's definitely dope, man. Let's talk about Uptown for a second. Cause me personally, being from out west, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I stayed out south for a hot second. I got family out south. You know, I didn't know about the seriousness of up north, what was going on up north till Pappy, you know what I'm saying, started rapping, you know what I'm saying? And they're like, they been doing that off the ball. Like, I ain't even know, sure. So
like Howard.
So what was your experience growing up on up north?
Shit, it was decent growing up, and when like I was blessed, you feel me, compared to some of my homies down the street, you feel me?
Sure.
You feel me? I had the luxuries that some people didn't. You get what I'm saying? Like,
what do you mean by that? Like mom, dad, you know what I'm saying?
I grew up in the crib with my OG. Some people I knew they grew up with their grandma.
All right.
Some people was an addict and their daddy went around type shit. You feel me? Like I had a family that actually cared about me. Some of my homies I was growing up with, they was sleeping on bus stops and shit. We was in middle school and shit. You know what I'm saying? Even going to high school. But like it wasn't bad. Like a couple motherfuckers I knew had died and shit. Like RP twin, he had got killed by the police. I was like 5, 6 years old when that shit happened. You know, when you a little kid, you don't really grasp what's really going on until you get older and shit. Like my homie Big Baby had got killed type shit on some gang shit. Couple motherfuckers I knew was really just dying on some gang shit. And wanted something different out of my life. Growing up, I'm like, damn, that's all I saw. Motherfuckers outside, they hustling, scamming, all type of shit. You feel me? I'm like, damn, I want to be like that. Damn, motherfuckers really started dying. I'm like, nah, you feel me? There's a lot that come with this street shit on some being for real, being on your P's and Q's type shit. Cause even your close homie will backdoor your ass if it's worth it type shit to them, man. A lot of niggas don't have loyalty for real. Like, growing up, I saw that shit firsthand. Like a lot of these niggas killing these niggas for bitches. They killing these niggas for niggas that they just became homies with, but you been locked in with this nigga since the sandbox. You get what I'm saying? And it was like shit like that was happening. Niggas was going to jail. Shit. It was a shootout that happened when I was a little kid in a barbershop type shit. You feel me? Like little kid witnessing this shit. All type of shit, you feel me? And so it's like I want to do a little better in my life. I want to be able to impact my community and neighborhood for the better type shit. And shit, like I ain't even gonna hold you. I was just playing sports and shit. You feel me? I used to play basketball.
That's what I was gonna ask you.
Play football,
while
all
you
that
witnessing
shit.
all this, what was you doing?
I was finessing a little bit, scamming, trying to follow up after motherfuckers, and you know what I'm saying. But then it was like on some I needed paper for real. That's why I really was doing this shit. But I want to be like Big Bro. But whole time, RP Big Bro. You feel me? RP Big Baby. But a lot of niggas I really grew up watching, they not here for real no more. You feel me? Like I really went to school with Young Pappy for a little bit. Like his peoples know my peoples type shit. Or like who else? Shit, I know Tay Saab a little bit. His peoples know my peoples type shit. You feel me? Like I got cousins that's really known in Uptown. Like I got a little cousin, he in the league type shit. So I've been trying to impact type shit the community I grew up in. And for the better, you feel me? Not for the worse, and show motherfuckers it's more than life than just your block or your hood. You feel me? I done did shows, OT type shit, all type of shit. I really went D1 for football for a little bit, but then like motherfuckers was getting into trouble in school. I wasn't taking that shit serious. I had got academically dismissed. Then I went back trying to be on some serious shit. Motherfuckers was getting into fights and shit with townies. Then I had got attacked by a police officer and expelled from college type shit on some. They trying to say I'm a menace to the environment type shit. And I really was just trying to be on some me shit, on some cool shit. But niggas want to bring the city to places that's not the city. And I had to get on some city street shit with niggas. And you feel me? Nah, I ain't in college no more type shit.
Okay. What I want to know is, you know what I'm saying, what you having the mindset of being your own person, you know what I'm saying, and be able to see things from the outside looking in. For sure. Was your aspirations always to do music, or did you want to be like
As a shorty, I'm not going to hold you. As a shorty, I did want to be a rapper. When I first was like a little kid and shit, I don't know if you remember this like music channel, like Soul Tree, a music tree, some shit. It'd be like a commercial. It'll be like it'll pop up with like an amp going into a big ass tree, and then like music. It'll be just non-stop music videos for like for a long ass time, basically like hours at a time. It was like MTV, but it was like on VH1. I want to say. Seeing that shit, I'm like, damn, I do want to, you feel me, make music and shit. You see like Akon and shit. I'm on, bro. He black shit. I'm black shit, bro. I can make music shit too. Or I see like Alicia Keys. At one point in time, I had like a big ass crush on her, so I'm like, I used to stay watching that shit.
Still got a crush on Alicia.
You feel me? Every time it pop up, you feel me? She beautiful or whatever, but she cool.
Black don't crack, man. That old lady, she fine, man.
Yeah, no bad.
Cause she like 50 something now, so you gotta
like
give her.
Nia Long is.
Yeah, you gotta give them their flowers, man. You got them.
You feel me? But yeah, I want to say it was like I always wanted to be a rapper. I did at one point when I was a little kid growing up and shit. But then I really went to like be a hooper type shit, play ball. I started playing basketball. Then I had gotten into football. I'm like, fuck basketball. You feel me? Like this shit's like. Started doing football for a little bit.
What position in football?
I used to play like linebacker, tight end a little bit.
No.
DN. I used to long snap the ball too. You feel me? So I could be on some
special team.
You feel me? Something like this nigga don't need to come off the field type shit.
That's what I love about high school. You know, in high school, I know
whatever type shit.
I'm sure.
You feel me? I used to wrestle too for a little bit. I went downstate for that shit. But after a while, I just lost the love of that shit. I fell out of love with that shit for real. Like, okay. And college, I was saying that shit a full-time job. Like, you don't have no life for real. That's what trying to be a athlete.
Especially if that's what you there for.
You get what I'm saying? You ain't got no life for real. This nigga books in school and hit the field.
All right, man. So another thing I want to know is, when did you talked about losing the passion for the sports? When did you always have a passion for the music, or was it after the sports you was like, I'm gonna do the music serious, or was it?
I'm gonna say I damn near always been fucking with music. Like my peoples on my mama side and my pop side, they just been fucking with music. Like on some fake Jackson 5 type shit. On my cousins, on my daddy cousin side, like one of my cousins, Jarisma, he done made a song for Polo G. I want to say it's Die Legend. That shit went platinum. You feel me? Him, my other cousin, Do. They fuck with the studio. They been making beats type shit from when I was like shorty. And they was in high school. On my OG side, like I got an uncle that sing. I got an auntie that sing. When I was a little kid, I used to play instruments and shit. I learned how to play piano for a little bit. I used to play the alto saxophone. I had got gold medals for that shit. I ain't even gonna hold you. Like
you did everything.
You feel me? So like the music shit really wasn't hard in the sense of like making music. I would say the thing that I would face, and I probably still do face, is being consistent. Because, you know, we all humans, you feel me? Like, to be on some real shit. The reason why I really started, like, rapping is because my OG had died. I had to go live with one of my peoples in another state. And I had to, like, I was going through a lot of shit. My OG died in 2020. You know, that was, like, during the COVID time and shit. She had a heart attack in the crib. I was asleep. I woke up and found her in a fucked up way. And I be having PTSD flashbacks from from some other shit, you feel me?
My pop situation kind of like that. He had a heart attack. I came home, he's still in the bed. I'm sure. Appreciate that, man.
Yeah, my OG went in the bed, though. She was in the bathroom.
Oh, yeah?
Shit, you feel me? So I found her a little different. I don't even want to get into all that.
For sure.
But, shit, that, losing my mama, you feel me, fighting, I was fighting the case for like 2 years. I had people in my family telling me, like, nigga, you not finna beat this shit. Like, you not finna beat this shit. Like, hella close ass people in my family telling me I should have just dealt what the police officer wanted me to do. You feel me? Whole time they wasn't there. They don't even know what happened for real.
Sure.
And I ended up beating that shit. So like, but before I was beating it, I was just going through like trials, tribulations. Like, man, fuck everybody, fuck the world. Like, these niggas don't know what I. You feel me? I done been booked. That was like my second time being booked. First time, I had to. You feel me? I barely had money to my name to even get bond out. I had like an I-bond, which I don't know if you know.
Yeah,
you just pay the processing fee. You feel me? And that shit was like $27. I really ain't even had the money for that. And going through that shit, I had a nigga who I was cool with at the time. He bonded me out.
You just walk out with your out.
I wasn't in the county though, gang. Okay. This shit happened when I was like OT in college type
What
shit.
What state was you in?
Illinois. I was at EIU. If you ever heard of that, it's Eastern Illinois University.
What was your experience like down there? Was it, you feel like,
man, it was like good and bad. I ain't gonna lie. Like, it was good in the sense like going away to school, been having the opportunity to go to college and be able to see like it's more to life than Chicago. You know what I'm saying? But bad in the sense of like I really was like fighting niggas and shit down. I was getting brawls and shit. We fighting townies and shit. Niggas playing gunplay and shit. Niggas playing with blicks. They up in blicks, not having bullets in them bitches.
When you say townies, do you mean like white people or?
No, I mean straight niggas, black people. Like these is black people that lived in Charleston or that migrated from Chicago area.
That's wild.
I'm not lying. Like I'm dead ass. I call any of my homies up that I went to school with today and they can vouch. Like my homies getting jumped. I'm all type of shit. I done got jumped before on some street shit, but we OT at school. You feel me? You supposed to be focusing on college and books and shit.
That's crazy.
Niggas trying to.
I just left from this shit. You know
feel me? I'm saying like I ain't leave the city to come to a small ass wannabe Chicago type shit. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But I experienced a lot of life lessons. I went through a lot of trials and tribulations during that period in life, and it was like I say it was a blessing because you get what I'm saying. Like I experienced the things that I experienced younger than being old. You get what I'm saying? Like it was a point in time I was playing football and shit, and I was like homeless, sleeping on my homie couch and shit. You feel me? And I know that's crazy as hell, but
okay. So in between all this, what role was music playing in your life? Was you just freestyling? Was you dropping singles? What?
For sure. So the first time I really like did something with music was a class. I had the speech class, right? And
you said it's your first time doing something with it?
Yeah. My teacher was like, it was like we had to give a story of our life, right?
College or high school?
This was in college, for speech class. And I had wrote like this little spoken word poetry, poem, whatever, you feel me? It had to be like 2 minutes long, I want to say.
That's a freestyle, man.
Basically, you feel me? And I wrote like a little rap song, whatever, but I ain't perform like it was a rap song.
All right, for sure.
You feel me? Performed like it was spoken word poetry. And it made my professor cry type shit, you feel me? We was in class.
You got an A, nigga.
I got an A. But the thing is, he was like, in order for me to get a real A, I had to record myself.
What? Nigga, you just cried, man. I passed my whole semester, man.
He was like, can I record go to the library, record myself reciting my poem, and I get an A for the class because it was helping my like GPA. My GPA was kind of low.
For sure.
So I did that, and he kept it, and like he told me he done told me like he done showed it to other classes after mine type shit. Just as an example of like how your spoken word poet, like how your speech could be or whatever, and spoken word or rap or whatever. And that was the first time that I was like, damn, I probably can rap for real. And then shit, I said like once after my OG died, I had to go move to Arkansas and live with one of my peoples for like a year. I was just making music out there on some like.
Where in Arkansas?
In Jacksonville, Arkansas.
You know, I think Pocahontas.
I feel like I heard of that shit.
I was in Job Corps in Missouri. We went to a basketball tournament out there. I want to say we drove through some mountains, man, going up there.
No, it's definitely mountains in Arkansas and shit.
Okay, for sure.
I done climbed the mountain, like one of the tallest mountains out there.
Okay, for sure. I ain't tweaking.
But yeah, it was just like, man, this shit was boring as hell. Like, no disrespect to Arkansas.
I'm already knowing shit.
I'm from
I was in Springfield, Illinois, and that shit was boring as hell, man.
And it's like, this shit kind of slow paced as hell, like, compared to the city. It's like hella trees. It's really called the natural state, because, like, it's hella land, you get what I'm saying? It's like a big ass suburb. The whole state is suburb, really. And yeah, I was just like, shit. I be getting high and shit. I wake up angry as hell every day. Like, damn, my mama dead. I couldn't save or none of this shit. I got the schools. I got expelled from college. I'm trying to fight this shit. You feel me? College may be over with for me. All type of shit. And it was just like, I need to express myself. Like, niggas not believing me. I really did get attacked by a police officer on some, you feel me, mistaken identity. He forced me to fit a description that I really didn't fit. Because when it came to, like, having the trial and the school board hearing, he even admitted that I wasn't wearing the shit that he said that I was wearing type shit. You get what I'm saying? And it was just a whole, like, it was like I was going through hell and back, you feel me? I had lost a couple of family members while I was living there. I done lost a couple people I knew on some, like, school shit, on some, I locked in on some street shit, something busting jugs with them and shit. And, shit, that's what really just, like, fueled me to really lock in on this music shit type shit.
How you beat the case? Did you get a lawyer? Did you?
I had to pay a lawyer, yeah. So after my OG died, before she died, I had got back sent back to the crib. This was like November 5th, 2019, this shit happened. November 6th, I get released, right, from the little county jail in my school. And then I'm back at the crib November 6th. Like, they had wrote me a letter. Police came to my crib. It was like 4 or 5 police officers with the, like, sheriff or the police department, whatever, from my school campus. And they told me I got to grab all my shit that I could take and leave. I can't be on school property no more, you feel me? And my crib really wasn't on property, but it was a part of the school property, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? So from there, I was in the city for like a little month, got a little job, you feel me? I'm having flashbacks and shit. I started working at Planet Fitness for a little while. I get furloughed like March 13th or some shit, March 12th, March 13th. It was like right after my granny birthday. I had went back down to Charleston to go to one of my court hearings, right? And then the next day,
you gotta go all the way down there for court.
You feel me? 5 cells, like 3.5 hours.
And don't let them people continue this shit. I'm sure you walk in, they continue this shit. I drove all the way
down, you feel me? And they study pushing it out. At first, I had a public defender, and the bitch was bad. Like, she was talking about something. Just take it. It sounds like
that shit. That's why I asked you about a lawyer, because I just had a case, shorty, and he beat it. But I was like, if I wouldn't have a lawyer, I probably could have got jail time. Shorty.
That's what they was on with me.
That's the biggest difference. Like, that shit really matters. You know what I'm saying?
Public defenders are really sending your ass up the river. They got like 50 other cases. You just a number to them.
And they work with the judge.
You feel me? They work with the town.
They get the same check from the same place.
You feel me? So it's like if I'm your lawyer, right, and she the prosecutor, and you feel me, but we been locked in on something. I went to school with her and shit. You just another ass number to us type shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's not. I don't really get no fuck. But my lawyer, I had gave all the evidence. Like, my lawyer really didn't have to look up no evidence. I had eyewitnesses. I had video footage of this shit. Feel me? I went to the hospital for this shit. Like, I had real whips, but all that shit. You feel me? Nigga beat me with a baton like 7 times on bro. He did me like George Floyd, like kneeled on my neck type shit. You feel me? I could have died, all type of shit. You feel me? So I gave all my evidence to my real lawyer, and shit, it took them a long ass time because they was just getting continuous out of continuous, trying to get like to see what they had against me. Nigga ain't had no body camera on. You feel me? Which is crazy because during my case, you feel me, I'd say like a year into my case, the school had just got like some grant or some shit where all of the police officers started wearing body cameras. You feel me? So I'm like, damn, that's funny as hell. Well, like the nigga whipped me with this baton and shit. You feel me? On some racist shit because he really knew who I was. You feel me? Why the fuck he ain't got no camera footage of them saying that I resisted arrest or I disarmed him? Because they wrote articles saying like I disarmed this police officer before he.
You disarmed his what?
White police officer.
You disarmed his what? His pistol? Oh, you'd be dead right now if you took one of them boys' pistols. If you would have touched that motherfucker, it's 100 shots in your ass.
They said I disarmed this man, G. And he even admitted to like I disarmed him. Like
man, your ass be dead right now, man.
You feel me? That's what they said, bro. Like, motherfuckers, he was hitting me with the baton. I grabbed that bitch. He tried to up-blick.
That's what blew him.
That's what blew him because he really tried to hip toss me and he lost his footing and fell on my mama. On Big Baby Gray, that's really what happened. Like the nigga really tried to hip toss me.
Not being affected by our weapon.
You feel me? I was mad as hell. I was just finna fight some goofy ass niggas type shit, and I didn't on something like.
They must ain't have no tasers.
Man, he had a taser. The nigga wasn't trying to tase me. G. He was trying to really overkill.
Hell no, man. That's crazy, man.
Yeah, that shit was. It was an experience, man. I'm just. blessed to be
I
alive.
always ask young brothers about their school experience, man, because you know, where we come from, a lot of brothers don't experience
don't get that chance
you
to
know
go
what I'm
to
saying?
college.
And what I hear, and it's not the first time I've heard like a brother going to a school and he had to face adversity. You know what I'm saying? To the point he transferred to a HBCU and he was like, man, it was a total difference, man. He was like, I felt like I was at home. He like, I wish I would have just went there from the jump type shit.
For sure. I done been to like, I first went to EIU I graduated 2015. So the fall of that next year, after high school, I graduated, right? I went, my first semester there was horrible. I really wasn't even going to class. They was on some like, they was trying to let me play at first because I was playing DN and I was long snapping. Feel me? But it was hella niggas in front of me on the depth chart for DN. That's why I took up learning how to long snap to be on the
long
field.
Snap always
you feel me? Motherfucker always needs somebody to snap the ball in front of him. So it was this white dude in front of me. His name was like AJ something. Shorty ended up getting hurt. He was talking hella shit to one of my homies, my homie Shaq. He was like, y'all ass ain't going 100%. He's like, I'm finna go 100%. Watch this. He snapped the ball. My homie, I want to say my homie Shaq, whacked his ass and fucked up his knee or something, right? So now he injured. We supposed to be playing Northwestern and shit. And like 2 weeks before the game, they was like geeking my head up like, yeah, you finna play, you finna play, you finna play. I'm like, hell yeah. They forced this nigga to play and red shirt me, bro. Fuck this shit, boy. This shit some bullshit, boy. This is not how this shit went in high school. Like, I'm really having a mindset of like, nah, nigga, like in high school, if you got it or if you healthy, you gonna play type shit. It's not like that in college. Like, niggas getting scholarships. So if they invest $40,000 in you for a whole full ride, nigga, you finna play, nigga. They gonna force you to play.
The other young brother I was talking to that went to college, he kind of is similar. He went to Purdue. He thought he was gonna be, you know what I'm saying, starting. He's like, he ended up going to the HBCU. Like, it's a total difference, man.
But I done went to like community colleges like here at Washington. I felt out of place though. I was in that bitch correcting the math teacher. The math we was doing in that motherfucker, I was doing it like middle school at my little magnet school I went to, because I went to like 3 different middle schools. I went to John T. McCutcheon.
I can't do shit but count money.
Catholic school, and then this Scholastic Academy school called Stone Academy. And it was like a magnet school. You had to test to get in that bitch. We was in that bitch doing like high school math and like 7th grade type shit. So I'm like, boy, the shit we doing was basic as hell. We doing geometry, all of this, you know what I'm saying? All of that like y equals mx plus b type shit.
Solving equations
and shit. And I'm like, that's the wrong answer. You feel me? And he like, no, it's not. And I'm like, bro, this is my answer right here. And then he did it again and was like, that is the wrong answer. You're right. And that had happened to me like hella times at Harold Washington. Like, I'm in classes with motherfuckers. I was in the class with this shorty. I ain't even gonna drop her name, but she was cool as hell, right? But she always had an attitude, you know, like you go to school, motherfuckers be loud and shit. So shorty was pregnant. She was like 20 and pregnant on my mama, not lying. But the bitch did not know how to read. Me and her, she can't read simple sentences like,
how the fuck you get
the
your
red
high school
bus is coming down the street. She's stuttering on every line, every word. You feel me? And I'm like, bro, this not where I'm supposed to be at, bro. Like,
for sure.
Then I got my OG. I go back to the crib. She on my ass. What you gonna do with your life, Jakari? What you gonna do? You gonna make something in your life? What you gonna do? What
was your response?
And I'm like, I showed her ass. I went back to EIU. You feel me? I just let her talk shit. You feel me? That's your OG. Like, I'm not finna keep saying this what I'm gonna do. This what I'm gonna do. I don't like that.
No, I mean, like, what was in your head? Like, I'm finna do this.
I'm finna get my shit together so she can shut the fuck up. I'm finna go back to EIU and try to graduate, like, and show a lot of these motherfuckers in my family, like, you feel me? I could do this shit. Like, niggas was really doubting me. Like, I got academically dismissed. One of my grannies told me, like, I knew that was gonna happen to you, baby. And I'm like, this old motherfucker. You feel me? In my head, I'm damn, fo, that's how you coming? Like, you ain't have no faith in me. So after I left here Washington, I went back to EIU and stayed for like a year and a half. You feel me? I was a junior when that shit had happened to me. So I only had my junior year, and then senior year I would have graduated. You feel me? I had 2 years left in college, and that shit had happened. And I'm like, yeah, this shit really not for me, because if this shit happening 3 hours away from the crib, you feel me? If I go to a whole nother state, this shit could really be on some worse shit. You get what I'm saying? Like, I fuck around and get my ass lynched in another state. I go to a PWI. So I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna just try something different. Like, the school shit just not for me. And I left it where it was at, like, you know. But I advise people to at least go to college for like a semester to see how it feel.
Okay. I want to segue just a little bit to the music. So we had college, you know what I'm saying, talked about Planet Fitness. how do we get to where we at now? Because it seemed like you
OG had died, and that's what really forced me to this music shit.
What was it? Was you just sitting in the room one night like, man, I think is music the only route? You feel like just what she wanted you to do? What?
Nah, she wanted me to go back to school. I'm gonna be a buck with you. And I told her like, you feel me? Like, we used to have arguments and shit when she was alive. Like right after I got expelled from college and shit, and she'll be like, you know, maybe you could still go back to school and try again. Woo, woo. And I'm like, nah, that shit not for me. Like, I'm not finna go get whooped. I'm not finna get my ass whooped by another police officer for being black type shit. You know what I'm saying? And we used to just have arguments, and I'm like, man, I'd die for this. Like, I'm standing on this. Like, I'm gonna beat this case. You feel me? And I saying my OG ain't believing me, but she used to always have that little what if in the back of her head. Like, what if things don't go the way you planned? A lot of people
think like that. You know what I'm saying? You going up against the law, shit. You ain't gonna beat them.
I was going up against the university, and I beat that shit. They had wrote articles about how I disarmed the police officer, how I was a menace on campus and shit. You get what I'm saying? This, that, and the third. And it's like, boy, all y'all throwing this dirt on my name for what? You feel me? Like, you ever heard like a rose grew from a concrete type shit? Not trying to say I'm a rose, but the same thing. Like, you feel me? I turned nothing into something type shit. Like, I'm not finna let a motherfucker who wasn't there tell me what I should be doing when I know what really happened. You get what I'm saying? And that's not just for my mama. That's for anybody. I done had cousins, uncles, grannies tell me the same shit that my mama was telling me. And it's like, y'all, you ain't get your ass whipped by this police officer. You wasn't doing the shit that I was doing to know that he violated my Fifth Amendment. You feel me? I was pleading the Fifth when he was asking me questions. For sure. Was you gonna fight? I plead the Fifth.
I ain't got no. You ain't.
Where were you coming from? I plead the Fifth.
That's what I tell you. That's the worst thing you could do is.
You feel me?
Especially if you already getting arrested. If you already got a court date.
You feel me?
Don't say shit.
Don't say shit.
Don't say yourself off the river.
You feel me? They gonna use whatever you say against you.
They tell you that shit.
You feel me? No. But he ain't even read me my Miranda rights. That's how I was able to get out the next day though. Bro, I had told one of the bondsmiths that like what happened. You feel me? It was like I had told a guard and a bondsmith, and the guard was trying to play it off like you don't need your Miranda rights read to you before you get arrested. And the whole time you do. You need to know what you're getting arrested for. They can't be like, I'm arresting you, and then you sit in jail for 48 hours, and they said, yeah, you've been accused of rape. When you probably ain't had no coochie in the last 3 weeks. You get what I'm saying? Like, now you gotta tell me what I'm going down for type shit. You feel me? And it was like hella shit that they did wrong type shit. It was like on some movie shit. I'm not gonna lie to you. You feel me? But yeah, like.
Okay, man. So you
definitely put the fire with this music shit. I ain't gonna lie to you.
So you tragically lose OG, man. What does putting the fire to this music shit look like? Like, what did you start doing? What did you change different?
I started watching like how to rap and shit. I ain't gonna feel me get my sauce.
You ain't gonna
like,
get
I
sauce,
started
man.
learning. I learned
what you
really
was watching, man. What you watching?
I learned how to really rap off, you feel me, YouTube and shit. Like, I learned a lot of shit off YouTube.
What was you watching? Battle rappers? What was you?
Now I've been watching like underground battle rappers, but like real life, how to write 16 bars.
Okay.
How to write a verse. What is a verse? What is a bridge?
That's how I am with YouTube.
You feel me?
How you make a podcast.
How to structure a song. I got like on my other little phone I got the crib, I got like 5 different ways to make a song. You know what I'm saying? Where you use a pre-hook or a verse or a pre-verse or a bridge, stuff like that. That niggas really don't know.
I don't know.
And this shit is on YouTube. Like, I'm gonna be a buck. I learned a lot.
Everything
off
on YouTube.
Like scamming, finessing. No,
everything
I learned
is
that
on
shit
YouTube.
off YouTube.
You can learn how to cook drugs on YouTube.
I'm not even gonna hold you. A lot of shit I learned off YouTube and did it in real life, and the shit really worked.
All this is off YouTube. I don't got no background, none of this.
You feel me? A lot of shit off YouTube. And it was just like, when I learned that shit, I'm like, niggas not trying to listen to me express. Like, I'm trying to tell people like, me going to go live with my uncle not a good fit. You feel me? I got people in my family, they like, well, you can't stay with me, or they not trying to hit this shit. You get what I'm saying? I'm like, I got a little bread. I could still live in the crib my OG passed away in. You feel me? Like, I could pay the rent, go get a little job or something. Motherfuckers not trying to let me do that shit. So I'm like, motherfuckers weren't trying to hear what I was saying for real. You feel me? So that's what really just pushed me to music. I felt like nobody wants to listen to my voice, and I done been through a lot. What about the other motherfuckers that have been through the same shit or worse that they not listening to? Felt like I had to, like, I felt like I was a voice for people who wasn't heard. You know what I'm saying? And then, like, it just started all coming together. Like, I was rapping about beating the case. That's what my first couple songs was. Sure enough, I beat the case. You feel me? it's like with this rap stuff, I don't even feel like I'm a rapper. I feel like I'm an artist, you feel me? But I feel like a lot of this shit I speak into existence. It's like you speak, like rap is like you speaking this shit into existence for real. Like you may not have $100,000 right now, but you talk about how you gonna have that shit or what you gonna do when you get that shit. Eventually you gonna get that shit.
Or even just your experience, you know what I'm saying? Like I had a couple artists from the city, they be like, man, when I first started rapping, I used to be capping them. Like I really don't. If you grew up, you know what I'm saying, this is what you see when you walk out your door, you know what I'm saying? You telling the story.
For sure. I don't really be rapping about like other niggas' lives. I rap about shit that's true to me or that happened in my life. But I feel like sometimes it's a couple things in my songs I done rapped about that I didn't do eventually until like a year into doing music. I'm like, damn, I did do this shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like I don't even know how to explain this shit for real. Like when I first started rapping, you feel me? I was rapping about blowing money like 10K. And eventually, at first I ain't had 10K, you feel me? But I'm saying like I'm gonna blow 10K on this and that. I started hitting little moves and shit, running it up. Now I got 10K.
Well, what you blow 10K on, man?
Fashion, weed, all type of shit. I done been to 10 different states in 2 months.
Okay.
I done bought my little cousin a whole new ass wardrobe type shit, you feel me?
Do you feel like you blew it? Did you make any investments or you was just blowing money?
I'm investing in myself with this music.
At that time,
I done bought a car. I done bought some shit that I ain't gonna speak on. But it done, you feel me, came back tenfold. I bought one car. I done bought 2 cars. You feel me? Bought a car. Shit broke down. You feel me? Sold the shit. Bought another car. You feel me? I'm in the process of buying another car right now type shit. Because my car done got fucked up type shit. I done rapped about doing moves and buying a Jeep. And then eventually,
you got money. He said, I don't even fix cars. I just get new ones.
You get what I'm saying? So it's like shit that I be real like.
I gotta go to the shop.
You feel I mean? I be going to little auctions and shit. Trying to get a little something, a little putt or something.
For sure.
But I feel like you just gotta. It's like this is one song I did. I'm like, I don't even rap. There's really laws of attraction. You feel me? Rap is really laws of attraction. It's like the shit that you want to happen in your life or that you want to come to you, that's what rap does. That's what music is for real.
It's kind of like manifesting.
You manifesting this shit. That's why I don't be trying to rap about shit that I ain't did. You ain't gonna hear me say I shot a nigga and I ain't shoot no nigga. You ain't gonna hear me say I cooked up some shit I ain't cook up. No shit like that. I'm not with that. I don't be rapping just to make it sound good. You get what I'm saying? Either if I didn't do it, there's some shit that I want to do. Or I'm gonna do. You get what I'm saying?
Okay. Talk to me about those first couple songs. What did you do with them? You was talking about being okay. Did you post them on Facebook?
I made a song called Blues. That was like first ever song I made, right? And it was talking about my people trying to finesse me out of inheritance out of my OG dad that I really didn't even inherit shit.
True story?
Real shit on my mama. It's a true story.
That's crazy.
I just never dropped it.
That's how.
You feel me?
But Pop's dad, a lot of people,
motherfuckers we finna get this, we finna get that.
Man, that
I done fell out with people in my family for this exact reason. Niggas saying we finna get shit. You feel me? We not getting that shit. How you think you finna get this and this my mama? Or how you think you finna get this and you just a cousin? Or you just an uncle? You ain't birthed her. You ain't come from her. You get what I'm saying? And it's like, niggas was talking shit like, yeah, fuck Cardi, whoop, we don't need him, we never needed him. Whole time, you only got $2,000. You feel me? Like, nigga, what's 2K? A video game. You spend 2K quick as hell. That's taxes money. You buy 2K, that's 1 month, that's depending on where you live, that's 1 month worth of rent. You get what I'm saying? Like, shit like that. Or like, I had a song called Fuck the Police, but it was like 3 minutes long. And I rapped about the whole thing, the whole situation of what happened with me and how I got into an argument with one of my old roommates, you feel me? Nigga stole some of my sheets and blankets, you feel me? I was gonna whoop his ass in the crib. I called my granny, she told me don't do it. Every time I see the nigga, he'd be on some police ass shit, trying to get tough while we outside. You feel me? You trying to get tough with me, and there's cameras in the store. I'm telling your ass, come outside, let's fight. Let's shoot the one. You don't want to go outside and fight. You rather fight in the store. When there's cameras and shit, that's police ass activity. You get what I'm saying? Or every time I see you, the only time you getting tough is when you with a group of people and I'm by myself. That's some police ass shit. Because anytime I see you by yourself, you walk the other way. You know what I'm saying? And it was like, this was the day.
It's probably a good thing I ain't go to college, man.
You get what I'm saying? You probably would have killed the nigga.
I'm stole my sheets. What?
I'm not lying, bro. On Big Baby, on my mama, on Shawanda Walker. This shit is real. Nigga really stole my sheets.
I went to Job Corps, man. That's why I like this.
Niggas dirty as hell on my mama. Niggas just dirty, boy. What? And I'm not even trying to make it seem like I'm fresh and clean. Like, you get what I'm saying? I'm just niggas are finesse. Niggas are snaky for some little shit.
Yeah, that's the first job. I went to Job Corps on, so it's kind of like a similar story. OG, she said, I'm steady getting in trouble. She's like, you either go to Job Corps or you gonna have to sleep on the bus stop or the bar. I go to Job Corps, man. These motherfuckers down hell, boy.
Tweaking.
This is my first time living with white people, Joe. I'm talking about.
Yeah.
No shower. I'm talking about they got another thing called hygiene contract. Well, motherfucker gotta make sure you got in the shower tonight, shorty.
Yeah.
Motherfucker gotta check your locker to make sure you wash your clothes, shorty. They was doing this thing. It was this thing called chili surprise or some shit. When they shitting in the shower, shorty. Shitting in the shower.
That shit did happen in college though. And I ain't trying to be like all white people nasty.
Yeah, I am, but
a lot of the wild shit that was going on was like from the little
I'm talking about we getting ready for class. Motherfuckers just wet they hair and get up out of there.
On me. Smell like white dog and shit.
But nah, man. So what I was asking you was, man, like, so what was you doing with these songs once they was recorded? Like, how did you record them? Did you put them on Facebook? Did you have a distro kid? What was you doing with them?
Brace Face made it. It's the studio out in Arkansas. Mm-hmm. Like, I want to say like kind of Little Rock area between like Little Rock and Jackson.
I just talked to a producer in Arkansas on a Zoom, man.
But like when I was in there, my first time ever being in there. What's bro's name? He booked right now. Bankroll Freddy.
He booked?
Bankroll. You ever heard of Bankroll Freddy?
It's one song he got that be slamming in the car.
Bankroll Freddy.
Is it Fresh Like This or Get Like This?
Something like that.
Yeah, I got the song. I should
my
be slamming.
second time in the studio, I met that nigga out in Arkansas. I'm not gonna hold you. Like on my mom, the first time I was in there, I met one of his homies. They was in there helping me like learn like this how you supposed to rap your song. This how you wear the headset, like just how your left one on, the right one off type shit. The right one is for hearing the song play back once you done recorded. The left one is just to hit a beat. You need to be able to hear yourself while you rap. Stand up, or if you gonna sit down, sit up properly. You get what I'm saying? And this his homie like folks in there with like fat ass fofo bulldog. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm thinking like, boy, who the fuck is these niggas? Like, I'm glad I have my blick on me. I ain't gonna lie to you. You feel me? Like, this is my first time like out of state studio. These niggas on some city shit. Like, they from Chicago.
And you know what? I hear every other state, everybody got guns except for, Illinois got the tightest gun laws, but every other state, everybody got guns.
Arkansas, that shit's like open carry.
Like, yeah, every other state, everybody
niggas
got
their blick on their hip.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, damn, what the fuck? Like, this shit different. You can't do this shit in Chicago. So my first studio session, I recorded blues, and I recorded Fuck the Police. And when I first went in there, they was like, all right, I fuck with the first song, the little blues song. It was like to the Tank, Kodak Black, I think it's like Institution. I'm missing you. I'm like, what you doing? That was the first beat I ever like rapped on. That one. And then Fuck Police. When I sent bro the beat, he was like, yeah, you better snap on this shit, shorty. This a NWA beat. You better come hard on this shit. And I just started rapping.
Oh, you did it on the Fuck the Police beat too?
Yeah, you feel me? And I did it on some like this what happened to me type shit. You feel me? This is my first couple songs for real. And they was fucking with it on some damn that shit really happened to you, shorty. I ain't gonna lie, this song long as hell. I don't know if you can really shoot a music video to this shit. It's like 3-4 minutes long, bro. But that's fucked up. That shit happened to you. I'm glad you alive. You feel me? You fighting that shit. Woo woo. And then the second time I went back, I did a song with Lil Uzi Vert and Future. I'm trying to remember the beat.
Shit, they got a whole mixtape.
Yeah, they do got a whole ass mixtape. It was like it was like the song Lil Uzi was like, I got off topic and started talking about the drugs and some shit. I can't remember the name, you feel me? But that's the hook that I remember. I did that song, then I did like a song, I had remixed a song, Statements by G Herbo, right? That he's talking about Free Herbo.
Yeah, I know Statements for sure, yeah.
I did that shit. And then I did another song. And then like as I'm coming out the booth, right, because he like getting ready to send me the songs and shit because he got done mixing it. I see Freddie Bankroll and I'm like, damn, this nigga look familiar. I feel like I seen this nigga on the gram. But I'm not the type of nigga to be like, hey gang, I seen you on the gram.
Yeah, that's right. I was just in a party with Big Lowdown. I was like, I ain't had no car. If I would have had some cars, I would have walked up to him. But I was just up in there shooting video for my sister on show. Big Lowdown walk in. I don't want to seem like no fan. Man, he just at the party trying to enjoy himself. Yeah, if I had the cars though, I just been like, hey, check me out when you got some time.
You feel me? I ain't finna get no argument on nigga. He thinking he that, and you feel me? I heard your songs, good shit, but you know, sometimes that shit don't always work out the way you want it to work out. You'll try to walk up to that nigga, shake his hand.
Right.
Yeah,
like,
look
nigga,
at
I'm
your
here
ass.
working. Nigga, I'm just
Nigga, get the fuck out my face, nigga. You feel what I'm saying? So what's up, bro? He like, I heard your songs, you going crazy, Gratitude, I fuck with you. Ain't you bankroll Freddy? Woo, woo. And cause his homie, it was the same nigga from this previous studio session. He was like, yeah, I've been teaching Shorty how to rap. I've been teaching Shorty how to spit his shit in the booth. Woo, woo, woo. And he like, oh yeah, keep going crazy. I'm like, damn, that's love, you feel me? But shout out Braceface, man. That was like the first time I ever really got in the real studio and recorded.
Did you put the music online? Did you
shit.
you just share it with your friends? What did you do
I
with
shared
it?
a couple of my homies and shit on something. I'm finna start rapping.
You never put them online? We can't go back and hit listen.
Never put them online. I still got them bitches. I'll probably send you that bitch.
Okay.
I'll send you blues. And
I'm just talking shit, man.
Police on. But nah, I always felt like I wanted to. That was just like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, if you cook something up, you're like, this shit just a sample. Test try this shit, and if it's ass, I ain't gonna put it out. If I make something better, I ain't gonna put it out.
Okay.
So
how did you go from testing the shit out, you know what I'm saying, 2 studio sessions to where we at today with you know what I'm saying, full blast? What changed?
Man, a lot of shit changed, man. I done fell out with family members and shit. They telling me, I never do this shit for real. I never want to take a song, all type of shit. I ain't gonna get the name dropping motherfuckers, but like, niggas was telling me I wasn't gonna follow with this shit.
They wasn't telling you wasn't gonna do shit.
Bro.
Oh, shorty.
Yeah,
But you
shit.
did everything. Motherfucker, mathematician, athlete, motherfucker. Oh, shorty.
All type of shit.
Attorney.
I done met the mayor. I done met Robbie Manuel. I was on that nigga campaign in high school.
Yeah?
No bad.
Oh,
You
yeah.
really looked this shit up. I used to play football at Phillips. We was a second CPS.
We played Phillips before. We played them in the playoff games. We played
when?
We played Phillips.
What school?
I went to Foreman. That's how it's
Bro, I know it's out west. It's
Yeah.
like orange and white.
Yeah.
And green.
Yeah.
On me.
Yeah. We played them. They bust our ass.
On
You know what
me.
I'm saying? But
Philip, they decent.
at that time they had a receiver that was finna go D1. I wanna say his last name was like Robinson or some shit.
True.
But yeah, so how did you go from not sharing your music to putting it out? Like, did somebody was like, yo, you gotta put your music out? Did you get with a management group or anything?
My manager, shout out Ambitious Moe, man.
Okay. And she was the one that was like, you gotta put this shit out, man. You gotta.
Yeah, she was like, you need to start distributing your music.
So you wouldn't put no music out?
Nah, it was like
you was just one.
I was just on some building up my catalog at first. For when I started trying to drop, I was really just gonna drop on SoundCloud. But then I'm like, I don't want to be on SoundCloud. I'd rather put this shit on YouTube. But then she got my L on some like, no, you need to get on DistroKid. DistroKid to put all that shit, put that shit everywhere.
And get you paid for it.
You get what I'm saying? And it was like January of last year. It was like I was trying to figure out what song I'm finna do, and she suggested like, why don't you do Ambitious? Woo woo, because she had like. I had wrote the song back when I was in Arkansas, but I ain't had no title to it. You feel me? And she helped me come up with the title to the song, Ambitious type shit.
Okay.
So shout out Ambitious Mo. She done been like a real driving force behind
for sure.
a lot of my music and successful music, like interviews. I opened up for Solomon Child. That was because of Ambitious Mo. My first time ever getting paid. Real legal money for music.
He said real legal money.
My manager, Ambitious Mo, man. I gotta go follow her.
How did, have you don't mind me asking, how did y'all meet? How was the connection made? Was you looking for a manager? Did she reach out to you? Did mutual friends? How did?
So like I've been knowing her. So I went to 2 high schools. I went to Lincoln Park. That was like my first ever high school I got into. On some all of the little selective enrollment schools I applied to, I got denied from type shit. So we had to use one of my people's addresses to make it seem like I lived with them
for
to
sure,
go to that
for
school.
Sure.
But I was tweaking. I never really went to school once I got in that bitch. But that's how I met her. I met her from Lincoln Park freshman year. And then I was going to be a demote because I wasn't going to school with shit. So I had to transfer to Phillips. So my people's worked there. And then from me just being at Phillips, every now and then I hit up on the gram. We used to follow each other on Facebook and shit. And we'd be locked in, you feel me? And then I say like 2020 when I was living in, from when I moved from Chicago to Arkansas, I had locked in with her a little bit. We'd be talking on some like how you been, how you doing type shit. She sent her condolences and shit. But then I had told her, like, I'm trying to do music and shit, you feel me? And I don't think she took me serious at first, you feel me? Because I ain't had no real recorded songs. at first I was just like fucking with GarageBand, so I had sent some shit off GarageBand, and she, what the fuck is this? Is this it? Like,
that's dope, man.
You record this shit in the studio? And I'm like, nah, I record this on GarageBand. She's like, you need to go to the studio.
That's dope, because people who already got a relationship or friendship, they were like, man, this shit hard, Joe. This shit raw.
Like, we've been friends before any of this other shit happened. You feel
That's
me?
dope. That's dope.
And that's how I try to keep it. Like, on
a lot of artists had that problem, though. Like, the people that be around them be telling them, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And like, nah, you need to re-record that, Joe.
She gonna tell my ass no, bro. Like, that shit not good.
You need that as an artist.
You need to drop this and save that and work on that. Or you need to do it like this. You feel me? She has history with this music shit.
Yeah, that's why I want to ask you, what made you even bring the music to her in the first place? Was she had a background, or
she has a degree in music or music business. My bad. This be a lot of shit I'll be trying to remember. She has a degree in music business. And she's been a manager for a long ass time. She's been managing people. And like, she know a lot of people in the city and shit on some music shit. So it's like, shit, why not? You feel me? Like, not trying to say like I'm riding off her coattails, because it's not like she just doing shit. I'm not doing nothing. She be pushing me to do this shit. You get what I'm saying? You need to drop a song every first of the month. She be on me, because I had a conversation with Solomon Childs. He actually in the Wu-Tang Clan. You feel me? And bro told me the same shit. And she just be on some, remember what Solomon Child told you? You need to do this, you need to do that. Have you been working on any music? Woo. Let me hear.
The music, it's the consistency.
You get what I'm saying? That's what she been on me
rain,
about.
Sleet,
like,
or snow.
Shooting with good videographers, having good aesthetics. Like, if the song is about shaking ass and shit and having fun, don't have guns in that shit. You know what I'm saying? Make your music match up to your music videos. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you don't even have no guns at all. Nowadays, you get indicted.
You get indicted and all that shit. But at the same time, she was just on some like, you need to have the aesthetics in your video that match up with your lyrics to make it more relatable, to make it more
actually directed instead of, you know what I'm saying, point and shoot.
She put me in
10 niggas in a room
with hella videographers. Like, shout out Rider Visuals. That's the first nigga I shot my first 3 videos with, or 4 videos. Then I shot my most recent video with Milky Visuals. You feel me? They ass went crazy on my shit. Check that shit out. That's on YouTube. So, she been the driving force behind this shit. Like, she been helping me figure out how to go about the business aspect. Cause like, yeah, you a musician, you an artist, but you also a business at the same time. You a brand. You know what I'm saying? You not selling people just music. You selling people your brand. You selling people you. So you need to know how to be able to intelligently have a conversation. You need to know how to like market your music, stuff like that. She been helping me with. You feel me? And she been doing a great job. I ain't gonna hold you. Like,
okay. Just to segue back to you a little bit more. Talk to me about your creative process. Who would you say you make music for?
Shit, I make music for the hustlers, trappers, scammers, anybody that like hip hop, rap, soul music. I speak for my soul and I make this shit. I know, like, I don't make like dusty music, like here's a dusty for you dusties, but like put my soul into this shit. I make music for niggas that smoke weed, niggas that pop pills, X, Molly, phone. If you drink lean, I make music for niggas like that. Oh, bro, that's that. Go check it out. I got a whole baby bottle full of lean on that bitch, bro. I ain't telling people to do drugs, but you feel me? Don't be like me. You know, there's hella shit that you could do in life. Sometimes that just help me create music, bro.
Okay.
But I make music for like the youth, the old. I make music for everybody. I don't try to be like one lane with this shit. I want to be versatile, if that makes sense. Like Juice WRLD was versatile. Let's say, get on the beat, rap about anything on any type of beat. Like Lil Wayne do shit like that. You feel me? And that's why that's what I'm trying to aim for. Like, I be trying to make pop music sometimes. I got a little twerk song for the females I just made with my homie Leak Money. We gonna drop that soon. But like, I just be making shit for people that just go through shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ever woke up and your lights was off? I make music for you. If your bitch ever got fucked, I make music for you. If you ever fucked a nigga bitch, I make music for you. If you ever done ran up a 10 ball and blew it, I make music for you. If you done ran up a 20 ball, 30 ball, and I blew that shit or saved it, I make music for you. If you help take care of your peoples, I make music for you. I rap about all type of shit. I rap about my family. I rap about trials, tribulations I go through. I rap about losing my OG. I rap about losing homies to the streets. If you lost homies to the streets, you in the streets. I make music for you. Like, I make music for everybody. I don't, except country. You feel me? I don't make no country music.
I don't know, man.
But I might get into that
That's
shit.
what I said. It's,
You
it's
feel
kind
me?
of just getting kind of popular. Like niggas getting on country beats and
They doing
rapping
some
and
other
shit.
Lil Durk did that shit. That song went bad. I ain't gonna hold you. That song went bad at all.
It's another dude. It's another. I don't know his name, but it's a country beat, but they got like he kind of singing too, but they got like choppers and shit all in the video and shit. But
Oh, bro.
it's definitely, you know what I'm saying.
It's hella-
Niggas in music, we are music. You know what I'm saying. So it's easy. Like it could be just the drums on a country beat, like.
Man,
That shit
go
slam, you know what I'm
hard.
saying?
Well, it could be the little hi-hats.
Yeah, I'm saying.
feel me?
So that kind of walks to my next question too. When you create music, do you be like, I gotta make one for the club, I gotta make one for the women, or it's just how they come out, how you feeling?
So I do a little bit of both. Right now I'm actually working on like an EP / album / mixtape. I wanted to be like a mixtape, but we in the era past mixtapes, bro. It's gonna be like an EP kind of / album. But you know, mixtapes still be busting.
I'm saying,
bro.
I like when artists do mixtapes though,
Feel me?
because I feel like if an artist do mixtape, I feel like they working because they got so much work that I'm gonna drop some on the mixtape. The album's still coming, but I got shit, you know what I'm saying, for the for the tape
that's
too.
what I'm trying to do. But like one of my uncles did tell me when I was living in Arkansas, when I was living with my uncle and shit, he told me like, whenever you do this music shit, you have to take the shit serious. And not a part of taking this shit serious is like when you make albums, EPs, mixtapes, whatever you want to make and call it, you need to have a song specifically for each vibe. Or each, like, you know what I'm saying? Have a club song, have a chill smoking song, have a turn up song, have a song for the females. Shit like that. And that's what I be trying to do. I try not to make it like one track minded. Where it's all like, you ever listen to an artist and they shit literally saying all the same?
Yeah, for sure. I don't listen to them type of artists.
Yeah, I'm trying to be versatile.
Not at all. Or if an artist that all your music sound the same, or you sound like another artist I already listen to, I'll be cool. You could be talented to the motherfucker, but if your ass
shit sound the same,
I just had an artist in here, my man, like he sound like Pop Smoke kind of 50, like deep voice type shit. Well, my man said somebody told him they say Pop passed you the torch. I was like, who the fuck told you that, man?
Funny as it.
I'm sure I should have asked him that, but no, I definitely love versatile. I love when artists is versatile and unique when they can be themselves. You know what I'm saying? That's dope.
All I'm about.
That's dope. So
why would you want to be somebody else? You could be the first you feel me?
Exactly. And then if you somebody else, I mean, everybody could see that. You know what I'm saying? So
For sure.
before you get up out of here, I just got a few more questions for you, man. So now that you taking this music full-fledged, you know what I'm saying, what's your favorite part about the whole process?
I like the performing of the songs, but I like shooting videos too. I say that shit go hand in hand.
Yeah. How involved are you in the video process? Do you just show up and perform, or do you be like, I got this idea, that idea?
I'll be
What's that
trying
like?
to have ideas. Sometimes my manager give me ideas, and I try to incorporate that into the video as well. But for the most part, I just be trying to have fun with this shit, bro. Like, I got a video of me hooping called Chosen One on YouTube. Go stream that shit out. It's out right now. Shout out Rider Visuals. I was in that bitch. I had took bro to Lakeside. We had went to Uptown, shot half the video in Uptown in this building I grew up in. Cause it's like the street literally named after my auntie. Bro, it say Lakeside, but it say honorary mention of Paulette Horton. It's on Lakeside and Sheridan, bro.
What was your auntie known for?
She was like a big like figure in the community. Like she'd be
that's
whooping
dope.
niggas' asses, all the gangbangers and shit. She used to work at the school I went to, John T. McCutcheon. She used to tutor motherfuckers.
She was one of them aunties.
She was
Everybody
like one of them
aunties.
aunties. You feel me? Like normally be your grandma that be the glue of the family. Like we finna have this, we finna do that. That's how my auntie was. You feel me? But she was like that for the whole Uptown. Like everybody knew my auntie type shit. So we went there, and then we went to this little export I be hooping at. You feel me? Shop. Like I told his ass record. I hopped in the V. Like, look, I'm gonna act like the camera not here. You feel me? You act like this some vlog shit, and you just record whatever the fuck you see happen, and we gonna put that in the video. And that's literally what happened. I was fucking niggas up, rolling niggas and shit, or like, what else? Ambitious. We went back to Lakeside and shot the whole video. Damn near in Lakeside, in front of Lakeside on the street, on the corner, in front of the building, and then in the little parking lot next to it. And that was Ambitious. That's on YouTube. What else? Chosen One, right? Or not Chosen One. No Turning Back. That was like the second video I dropped. We shot that shit on Lawrence and Broadway, right next to the train station and the Chase. I was smoking in the Chase, got kicked out of Chase on bro. Yeah.
What I want to know is, this is Chicago, you know what I'm saying? The gangs, guns, drugs, all that's a reality.
For sure.
One thing that I've heard quite a few times is being a recording artist in Chicago is probably one of the most dangerous professions you can be in. So how do you move, you know what I'm saying, with that, you know what I'm saying, with rappers losing their lives all the time? Like you mentioned going back to the hood to shoot videos.
What I be doing is sometimes, I ain't even gonna say sometimes, most of the time I really keep my blick on me.
For sure.
And I don't even like saying that shit like that. Like I'm a firm believer in like you feel me? I see what you got going on over there, but like most me growing up, I learned like, and just from motherfuckers telling me this shit too, you never supposed to let a motherfucker know you got blick, right? Unless it's time to use that motherfucker. You feel me? I feel like that's a rule in anybody hood for real. Like growing up, don't be pump faking this shit and you feel me, unless you gotta really use it. So like I feel like that's rule number one. So like I'll be having that bitch on me and act like I don't have that bitch on me and just be cool, calm and collect and thorough, you feel me? And like I just be prepared. I'll be preparing for the best but expecting the worst. You feel me? So like, and a lot of my videos, you don't even be seeing the niggas I'm really locked in with in my videos. I be on some solo dolo shit. Because these niggas got ops. These niggas into it. I just
heard Future say that shit.
You feel me? And it's like no disrespect to my homies and shit. Like we forever locked in. We forever tied. You feel me? From Sandbox. But like, why would I make you already a target? You feel what I'm saying? And I'm not finna make you no bigger target or make myself a bigger target by rapping about me doing moves and shit. And I'm flashing money in these videos and shit, and a motherfucker walk down the street and see me, or a motherfucker walk down the street and see you, and that's that. You get what I'm saying? That could be your last time walking down the street. So I be wanting to like have my homies hop in this shit, but at the same time be like, no disrespect to them, but I'm not trying to give a nigga the spotlight. He don't know the lyrics and shit, or like
that too. I'm sure.
He just in a way type shit, and I'm paying for the video.
That's crazy that you mentioned that, because I want to ask you about your support system. Like, you know what I'm saying, with people who consistently work at their craft, you know what I'm saying, you eventually get to where you aim to get to. So when you get there, are you constantly taking notes of like, you know what I'm saying, bro ain't sharing my music, you know what I'm saying, they gonna have to rap 3 bars to get on the bus, or you just gonna be like, man, so like, we made it now, come on.
Would it be like, and this,
Cause I do this shit and I had niggas, you know what I'm saying, I really don't get no fuck, but I do notice it. Like I had one of the guys, he'll share TikTok or some lame shit.
But won't share your shit.
Nigga, I just dropped this raw ass video from this booth show. You dropped some TikToks, nigga?
Yeah. So I ain't gonna lie, I try not to like get in my feelings or stuff like that. Cause I be like,
You can't. You
feel me? Cause it's like, even if you tell a motherfucker how you truly feel, right? You be like, damn bro, I thought we was homies. Like, I support you. You got clothing business. I bought a hoodie from you, but you can't even repost my song. And then it'd be like, you expecting something from a motherfucker that don't owe you nothing. So, like, I'm not finna expect shit from you, so don't expect nothing from me. You ain't posting my videos. I'm gonna keep a mental note of that. And then when that time come, you feel me, I done already had a motherfucker talk to me on some, like, fake try to sign me for, like, I had performed this song on my soul. And in the song, I said I blew 30K and I was signed to no label. Once you burn that bridge, ain't no eating at my table. You feel me? And the nigga was on some, like, I got a record label, I sang for 50K. And I'm like, nigga, you just heard me about blowing 30K. That's $20,000 more than what I just rapped about blowing. Why would I sign to you for that little ass
50K a month?
You feel me? No, like 50K.
And then he gonna want you to pay for your video.
You get what I'm saying? Nigga, 50K can get blown quick as hell. You go buy a car that's $24,000 and you go pay your rent up. You go get a nice ass crib and pay the rent up for a year. And if your rent costs $2K, it's 12 months in a year. 2 times 12 is 24. 24 bands on the car, 24 bands on the crib. That's your 50 right there. That's 48. You got 2K left.
Did you tell him that like that?
Yes, nigga.
Oh, I love to see his response.
And he was just like, we gonna talk. I'm like, all right, bet. You feel
Talk
me?
about what?
You feel me? Like,
raise
you lowballing me. You feel me? But like, I be seeing some of my homies post some dumbass shit. And I'll be like, damn, gang, you ain't reposting my song at all. But you text me like you fuck with the song. And it just be like, alright, you feel me? Like, I see that, but I'm not gonna be like, nigga, fuck you, nigga. You a bitch ass nigga for not posting my shit, nigga. bought your hoodie, nigga, up. You get what I'm saying? Motherfuckers want to buy your shit. Like, I'm
Is they gonna be in the entourage?
Hell no.
Okay.
Hell no. What the fuck I look like?
Okay. I'm the same. I'm the same way.
You feel me? If you ain't showing me love, don't show me that shit 10 years down the line.
Don't just do what you've been doing.
You get what I'm saying? And I feel like I'm glad you said that, because, like, the world we live in, niggas don't support you until it's cool to support you. You get what I'm saying? Like, who the fuck I know? Or
they just, a lot of niggas just don't see a nigga leapfrogging them in life. You know what I'm saying? Like, you already leapfrogging him in life, so if I share this nigga shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm promoting him. You know what I'm saying?
And it ain't even like that. I just feel like shit. It should be love in this shit. Like,
sure.
We all homies. It done been times I had to shut clothes with some niggas, like, real life, no bad, not even on no fun shit. Like, I don't have shit, or they don't have shit. Hey, bro, you can take shit off my back. Like, hey, bro, you can wear these J's, like, type shit. And then be like, shit, if we really locked in on some real life shit, I'm not gonna really be like, damn, nigga, you get what I'm saying? You need to repost my song. This shit deeper than music. This shit real life. But at the same time, it do be like, damn, gang, you need to post my shit. If you
support is free, man.
You get what I'm saying? Support is free. Especially you supporting Boston Richie. And this nigga telling no niggas.
All right, that's why I never heard his music, but I was watching this criminal law lawyer dude.
You supporting Gunna, you know Gunna word for word, but then this nigga telling no niggas.
Man, I was just playing the shit out of Pusha P before that shit happened.
And
bro.
I ain't gonna lie, was too. And you feel me? Gunna, you feel me? He make great music. You can't
I'm
knock
straight, though.
talent.
I'm straight though.
You can't say a nigga not good and you know a nigga great.
Yeah, he good, but I'm cool.
But it's like, you
nothing
over here,
tell on me.
You over here dick riding these niggas, right? But, like, these niggas don't even know you from a can of paint. These niggas will fuck your bitch if at the first chance they get, if they really wanted to. Like, you know what I'm saying? I've been like, damn, 10 plus years, shoot, 8 plus years, 15 plus years type shit. And you can't even show my song. And it just show me, like, sometimes niggas be hating. Sometimes niggas, like, I don't know. Niggas, like you said, niggas don't want to see you leapfrogging them. Like, everybody want to see you doing good, but not better than them. And I done learned that in life already, so I don't really be taking that shit to heart no more when niggas don't. I drop a video, niggas want to repost my video a week after I dropped it. Like, all right, gang. Or I got multiple shows, and you telling me you gonna come to my show. I done did like 10 shows, you only came to one. It's like, all right, bro, you can just stay where you at. You feel me? It's love, but it ain't. You feel me? Once this shit take off to what I want to do, don't think like I'm finna just be throwing you bread, or you finna be around all the time. Or we finna be pouring up and shit. Like, this shit over with.
Another thing I say too is, sometimes shit play out like that too, so you will know who not to take with you. You know what I'm saying? Bro. One of them might fuck the bag up if you take them with you. You know
one of them might crash the boat because they not the captain.
I'm sure, for sure.
For sure. I done had some shit like that happen with family members and homies. But niggas can't be in control. Niggas don't want to be around. Niggas want to see you drown. You feel me? And it's like we from, like, not even just on Chicago shit, but on some black shit. It's a lot of people that's like that's still on that like crab in a bucket mentality where like they don't want to see you doing good, so they pulling you back down. Instead of it should be like, we as a black community uplifting people. And that's one thing I feel like we need to work on as like a whole race, like uplifting our people, because it'd be like a lot of niggas killing niggas. You get what I'm saying? Sure. Niggas shooting at other niggas robbing other niggas trying to take what you got because you just a nigga, and they feel like you don't deserve it and they should have it. When it's 24 hours in the same day, we could work the same. I could put you onto the same.
We could work together, shit.
You get what I'm saying? Like, why you trying to kill me? Because I'm doing niggas' taxes. I got the sauce. I can help you. You just ain't never asked.
Oh, man, they up right now. Yeah, just mention that. They up.
You feel me? And it'd be just a lot of food shit. So I don't really take that shit to mind, folks. I feel like you don't support me now, don't support me later when 1,000 people support me, 100,000 people supporting me, when I'm really doing, instead of opening up for motherfuckers, I got motherfuckers opening up for me type shit. You feel me? So I don't know. I just take it as with a grain of salt. Like, sometimes I do be like, damn, that shit fool. But then I haven't realized, like, everybody not built like you. You can't expect you and other people when they not you, if that makes sense.
Okay, for sure, man. So before you go, man, just real quick, man, what's your goals and like, what do you do this for? Like, what's the goal? What do you hope to get up out of this? And what's the highlight? I know it's been a short time, but what's the highlight up to this point?
My goals. I like that question. What's my goals in this shit? Honestly, I want to blow up this music shit and go as far as I can, as far as my eyes take me, my body will take me, type shit. If that's to Cali and back, I'm trying to go to Cali and back. That shit across the globe in 80 different countries, I'm trying to go to 80 different countries and come back to America. You feel me? My goal is to really drop good music, great substance music that's here today and not gone tomorrow.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to impact the world and the youth and show them it's different ways to do things in life. My goal is really to blow up with this rap shit and get signed. I'm cool with the independent shit now, but you feel me? Ain't nothing like having a label back you in.
For sure.
You get what I'm saying?
It's that international push,
That
you know what I'm saying?
push,
Super Bowl commercials and
being
shit.
like,
you know what I'm saying?
Oh, this, you get what I'm saying? Like, instead of being like a local rapper.
Even though Dolph did later put the blueprint out, though.
For sure.
Dolph definitely was doing his thing.
For sure.
And just up to this point, I know it's been short, but what would you say to been the highlight of your career so far?
Man, opening up for Solomon Child and being able to talk, like, bro, a lot of people probably, I don't know, I feel like bro a celebrity. He would end up, not NW, my bad, I'm thinking about fuck police and shit. He with Wu-Tang Clan. Thank you.
All right.
I got a lot on my mind, my bad. I hope he don't.
It's all good.
You know, hope you don't get on my ass for this shit. But so far, bro, this is my first time speaking on this shit, but from me opening up with him, bro done DM me on the gram trying to do a song with me.
What you mean trying? You supposed to set that up,
Now
man.
I'm saying, like, he told me he gonna send me, working on the song, he gonna send me that bitch, I'm gonna get on it, send it back to him.
for sure.
And he gonna drop it on his Apple Music for like a real single.
I'm sure.
So that's like, I would say one of my highlights so far.
Based off your performance or conversation y'all had, you feel like y'all locked in?
I feel like he was fucking with me off both.
Okay.
I feel like I probably was like one of the few artists that night that actually had went to where he was at to just chop it up with him. And just pick his mind on some music shit. Like, me and my manager was asking him questions and shit. She asked him, like, what advice would he have for me starting out with music. That's when he told me, like, drop a song every first of the month. And I've been trying to be on this.
That's crazy because my little homies, I tell you about one of them, like, overall. I tell Short, I like, Short, if you drop one song every month, Short, in a year, you gonna blow up, Short.
You feel me? And then not even just off the one song. Think about it like this, right? Because he kicked it to me like this, like, you drop one song a month for 12 months. And then you drop a EP, album, mixtape too. That's gonna really that's gonna like catch a lot of people's eyes because it's like, this motherfucker really working. He dropped a song every month. He got EPs and albums coming out while dropping a song every month.
And when artists blow up, a lot of people go back to see after that one song, what else can I listen to? Like, damn, I've been sleeping on Short. Let me go check out his old shit. You know what I'm saying?
Shit like that. I say that's number one right now. At first, it was like getting paid off some legal shit with this music shit from my manager. Cause I didn't think like I would be that like getting paid so far like this fast or whatever. I feel like some motherfuckers had like 3 years in the rap game, then they start getting paid doing paid shows, or like motherfuckers be rapping for like 2+ years and then they get interviews. I've been on iHeartRadio type shit. I
seen that.
You know what I'm saying? I done shout out my manager, Ambitious Moe, man. I gotta tap in with her, go follow. She fuck around manager. But cause of her, like with this music shit, she been helping me do shit, and like she been like on my ass, and since she been on my ass, I've been like, damn, I gotta make sure I'm on this shit so like I could show all of these motherfuckers like I'm listening to what y'all telling me. I'm taking y'all advice and applying it when it's applicable in my life type shit. So that's like one of the highlights too. I ain't gonna lie, cause it's like we done built a friendship. She really like more than just my manager. You feel me? But I be trying to like when it come to the music shit, she just my manager. Outside of the music shit, she my girl. Outside of her being my girl, she my friend type shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I don't know. Just this experience is different.
Is that easy or hard?
That's kind of a little bit of both. Cause it's like, alright, damn.
Does she also go into manager mode, or is it?
She go into manager mode, but then sometimes it be like she girlfriend mode. Sometimes she friend mode. Sometimes it be like, damn, I wish she just, you feel me? Just, you know, shut up a little bit. And it probably be the same thing for me too. Like, damn, this nigga trying to be this nigga trying to be artist. This nigga trying to be bae. This nigga trying to be a friend. This hella, you feel me? And it's be like, sometimes you gotta step back and just let, breathe and give it a couple seconds or a couple moments and just bask in that moment of what's going on. And I would say it's not difficult. It's just a little adversity because these things is all new. You feel me? Like, not too long ago, I was single as hell, dealing with my mama death and shit. And like, it's like we both been on the journey. You get what I'm saying? She done lost people, and it's like it's just showing me like even from the conversations I had with Solomon Child, like You feel me? You got to lock in with one motherfucker for real. And you feel me? You don't need hoes and dots and bops and all that shit. You feel me? Find one loyal girl and build with her. And we've been doing that shit. She been helping me. We've been building on some life shit. We've been building on some music shit. You get what I'm saying? Building on some friendship shit.
That's dope.
Bro, it's like, I don't even know how to explain this shit for real. Sometimes it don't even be feeling real sometimes. It be like, damn, that's really my girlfriend.
That's what's up,
you feel me? Like, she be, you feel me? Like, you know how, I'm probably annoying. You feel me? Everybody got things that people don't like about them. And it be like, damn. Sometimes Bay annoying, but they be like, damn, Bay raw as hell. Like, I can't believe it's my girlfriend. Right. She helped me open up for a motherfucker that's in the Wu-Tang Clan. I'm on iHeartRadio. Shorty done helped me get in here, all type of shit. And it's like, Shorty, like, my Shorty be putting me in tune with, like, good-ass producers, engineers. Like, she be helping me. You
that's
know what
love,
I'm saying?
Joe.
That's love.
She helping you chase your dreams.
You feel me? She helped me really chase my dreams. And it's like, you can't turn your back on motherfuckers like that.
For sure.
Them
the people you need. For sure.
You feel me? And for them, like,
and they show you what they show. They show you that. They show you that.
Me? Like, I don't know. It's just like, she ain't never told me, like, you can't do this shit. But she has told me, like, you should probably redo this, or you should probably think about doing this or that. And it's not like she coming at me. It just be on some, like, she want to see me be the best version of me. You feel me? And that's, like, that's the best thing that I'm going to say and take from, like, our relationship and encounters. But at the same time, it's never been like we had, like, a falling out or something, like, yo, music week, or you ass, or this song week, or, you feel me? At first, when we first was just fucking around and shit, and I'm like, damn, you coming at my garage band song, shorty, like, what's the shorty? And she like, no, you just need to go to the studio. So I'm like, it's love though, bro, it's love.
Okay.
On some like Jay-Z, Beyonce type shit. It's like power couple type
that's
shit.
That's dope, man.
For sure.
Before you slap, man. What, for anybody who may be first time seeing you or listening to you, why should they go check out your music?
Man, cause shit, I speak that break, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I let my music talk for itself, man. I'm Chicago native. You know what I'm saying? I'm from Uptown. If you don't know where that's at, you need to Google that shit. Go visit that shit. Go get you some wings, some of the best wings.
I don't know about visiting, man.
Go visit that shit. Go down.
You drive through that, man.
Drive through that bitch or something. Not at nighttime, but during the day. You know what I'm saying? But honestly, it's cause like shit, I done been through so much, and I feel like I represent a lot of people that have been through a lot. It's a lot of black men. Fuck that. It's a lot of men in society that have been through hell and back, and they don't get the kudos or the respect that they deserve for real. Like, me personally, I'm blessed to be alive, but it's people I know that was in the same predicament as far as getting attacked by a police officer. They could have died. It's niggas that you probably know that got attacked by a police officer and they died. It's probably niggas that you know or somebody that's gonna be watching this video who had a family member that got killed by a police officer, or you feel me, experienced some of the same experiences I experienced, or that went to college and didn't fuck with that shit. Like, I ain't fuck with it, but it's like you need that shit in life. You need people to tell you, go do this, go be better than me, go experience things that people are not telling you that you need to experience for real. Cause like, really in the hood and shit, niggas don't be telling you like, go to college for real. You know what I mean?
Niggas don't tell you that at all.
Niggas don't tell you that shit at all. And a lot of people not gonna tell you doing better than them when you doing good.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? I'm feel like I'm one of the few that'll tell you like, man, you doing your shit, or you going crazy. You get what I'm saying? Like, just show love. I'm genuine. I'm not a nigga that's trying to have a double agenda. Like, yeah, you finna show me love, I'm finna backdoor your ass. Like, I'm one of the people in society that don't fuck with that shit. Like, I lost a homie to getting backdoored, and I don't really fuck with shit like that. That shit fluky as hell. Like, how could you really be a motherfucking homie, or you care about motherfucker, but you out here trying to set them up, or send them off? Like, you feel me? I speak about real shit, and I stand on real principles. So, if you can't relate to that shit, then you can't fuck with God, cause I'm a man of God. You feel me? I'm made in God's representation. So if you ain't fucking with me, you ain't fucking with God. Something about yourself you need to fix, cause I ain't hating on nobody. So
facts.
That's why you need to check me out, man. And go stream my latest visual called That's That on YouTube.
Definitely appreciate you coming through, man. In the booth, man. Go check that out. It's gonna be out by the time this come out, so y'all go check out that In the Booth performance.
More interviews coming soon, man.
If you could, before you get up out of here, let people know where they can find you on social media, where they can find the music, where they can link up.
Y'all can go find all my music on YouTube. You type in MTB Cappa. That's M, capital T, capital B, space, CAPPA. or go follow my music on Apple Music. Again, type in MTB Cappa. You can follow me on the gram at THEREAL_CAPPA, the real Cappa. And shout out my manager, Ambitious Management. We got a new show coming soon. Ain't that right? Coming real soon.
Coming soon. Be on the lookout, y'all. Like I said, appreciate you for coming through, man. Keep working, man. Can't wait to have you back, man. I already know I'm gonna have to have you back, man.
So let me be in this business.
Keep doing your thing.
For sure, we gonna come back out, man. In
a minute.